Hello everybody, Mr. the Best Man here. Round deuce. I lost on the final wave. Well, final wave before the boss. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. But we will power through. Power through to victory. And I found some useful techniques actually on that first run. So, you can see very dramatic entrance here. The first thing you're going to want to do is grab a vehicle. Doesn't really matter what vehicle. Well, I would suggest the helicopter. Could use the tank, could use the plane if you really wanted to, but I would suggest the helicopter just because it's going to probably be the easiest to get this done with, and you're going to want to take out these emplacements. One, they're on pads that you want, and two, it's money. Once you can, also go ahead, launch that wave. It's going to take them a while to get here because they're flying in. So, you might as well launch them while you wait, or while you blow these up. Alright, we'll just go ahead and shred this artillery. Now, there is a fourth one way at the back there, but it's an anti-air turret, so we might not be able to kill it in one go. Actually, we're out of range of it right now, so we should be okay. Also, keep an eye on those planes, though, because they're dropping troops. Alright, that should kill it. Okay, I'm just going to bail out at this point. I don't need that anymore. Put a machine gun. Artillery turned. Artillery turn here. Anti-tank. 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 And that should be good. And then just go ahead and man whatever gun you want. I'm going to hop in the machine gun just because I don't trust the AI to mow these guys down. Quite a few guys left, actually. Maybe we can get this turbocharged? Maybe? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, mate. Oh, no, we gotta reload. Come on. There's nothing left to even turbocharge against, but kill these guys. Launch the next wave. Also, at this point, gonna go ahead and build the anti-air. That's gonna have to become a level 3 at some point, so upgrade these to level 2s. Actually, once again, you know what? I'm going to grab the artillery here. Pull the camera back so I can see a little better, and fire. And fire again. So yeah, it's always beneficial to do this when you have the chance to. Letting the AI do everything kind of limits you. You don't get those nice multipliers and whatnot. Also, if stuff starts getting hairy, you can see right here, like the AI just clearly missing these dudes over here. Hop in the tank, and what you want to do is don't move the tank. See, if you don't move it, it just recharges. And it'll recharge fairly quickly, and you won't have to worry about having to, have to recharge the entire thing. Feel free to blow this stuff up too, by the way, because it's extra money. Extra money is always nice. It helps your profits. Start shelving these jeeps. Once again, don't gotta worry too much about these jeeps. Jeeps are really weak. We have tons of anti-tank up, and even the machine gun can damage jeeps, so alright, we'll get these back ones here. So yeah, really, you can see the jeeps just are, it's a money wave. That's all it is. Okay, we'll launch the next ones. I don't think I can hit them from here. No, I can't. Also, we're going to take this opportunity, upgrade that to level 3. These guys take forever. Don't worry though, these are just APCs, so if you can't kill them, it's not a big deal because they're going to park anyways, and they're going to be completely stationary. All you want to do is just try to get as much damage on them as you can, weaken them up. That way, once they do stop moving, you can just freely pick them off. Alright, so they finally stopped. I'm going to let them drop out some of their guys, and then do that, because that'll hopefully build up my multiplier, and potentially get me a barrage. 27, I don't think there's going to be enough guys. 29, nope. Nope, my anti-tank's just doing too good of a job. That's okay. So next up we have helicopters. We have the level 3 anti-air, but we're going to go up there, help out. There's no reason not to. Plus we get bonuses if we do it ourselves. I'd suggest using the plane for this because the plane has anti-air missiles, and the machine gun is designed, I guess, for anti-air. It does more damage versus air. Oh, I'm flying. Wow, that was kind of crazy. Alright, so more APCs. Nothing to be worried about again. They are just going to be a money wave, basically. Okay, at this point I'm going to hop in the artillery. Basically going to try to repeat what I said last time, which is let them get some of their guys out, then fire, and hopefully we can build up to a barrage. There are... oh, free barrage if I can hit that guy, which I did. Bombing run, not my favoriteest barrage ever. But we will, we could still put that to use, actually. Could still put that to use. Would have really greatly preferred to see Ivan or the AC-130, both of which just do devastating amounts of damage to the boss on this level. I did not mean to repair, I meant to upgrade. Darn it. That's money lost, but hopefully it's not a big deal. Alright, so at this point we're going to have a bunch of various vehicles and infantry. I believe it's tanks and infantrymen. I'm going to work on the tanks. Just because I know that artillery, I can actually see that artillery is shooting the infantry dudes. So there's no point in both of our artilleries shooting just the dudes. And there we go. Alright, so we got that. Most of these waves are pretty easy. There are waves, though, that have the golden tanks in them. Those waves, not so easy. Okay, so we're going to upgrade the back anti-tank of the 3. That's going to become a level 3. And, okay, so we got more helicopters. I'm going to repair this level 2 artillery. And then I'm going to get in the plane. And just same thing as before, help out with the helicopters. You can see, like, if by doing this I'm getting overkill points and all this happy stuff, which you otherwise wouldn't get if you didn't help out. So, in your interest to always help out when you can. Now you've just got some vehicles. It's jeeps and tanks. It's the weak tanks. Jeeps are weak, so shouldn't really be a big problem. You can see I'm just wrecking them with the plane alone. Alright, get out of that. That artillery can see them in a little bit. That one can shoot them right now. Alright, so now we have more APCs. So we'll turn this artillery. And I'll grab this one. He can't quite shoot them. Now he can. Once again, you're just going to try to weaken them as much as you can. These guys are very difficult to kill, especially since we're only using level 2s. And the reason we're only using level 2s is because the final boss, although the artillery can shoot him quite a bit, he moves around the map a lot, and it's much easier if you just leave the artillery at a level 2 than to upgrade it to level 3, because I don't think the gains in damage from the level 3 are worth it when most of the time you're going to be fighting the boss using the vehicles, and that's where 99% of your damage is going to come from. Not 99, significant amount. So I really just don't think it's necessary to use level 3 artillery. Planes, if you can get in the air quickly, just like that, you can see the plane wave already pretty well decimated. There we go. It says there's one left. There, okay, not no more, there isn't. Alright, now we have the golden tanks and helicopters coming out. I'm going to focus on the tanks first, because these tanks are a huge, 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 huge pain. And the reason I say these tanks are a huge, huge pain is because they drive in a pathway that actually will collide with your turrets. You can see this one right here. Okay, good, you got blown up. And they will actually kill your turrets. I don't think all tanks can do this. I think it's only the gold ones. But they can actually destroy your turrets, and that's a huge detriment. You don't want to lose your turrets. Alright, so now we have a bombing run. Now, if your plane is recharged, you can get in the air, shoot down some of these planes. Mine, obviously, isn't, so I can't do that. But you do want to pay close attention to your stuff. Make sure you repair it as it gets bombed. Okay, that lived. And okay, we did okay there. Now these ones are going to be transport helicopters, not the attacking variety. So you don't need to worry so much about shooting these ones down. But you can still get up here and help. Now I got in the helicopter because I'm going to use the helicopter against the golden tanks coming up. And actually I'm probably going to use the barrage we have as well. There's another free barrage too. They're handing me the free barrages, but I have this darn bombing run. Alright, let's see if we can kill a couple of these. Nice. Get that extra money. Okay, before we launch the next wave, I'm going to grab a battery. Launch the next wave. Okay, actually, firstly, I'm going to focus on these ones. Now just remember, these guys do a lot of damage, so keep an eye on your artillery, or not just your artillery, but on all your turrets. The level 3 turrets, like the anti-air, can take the shots, but it's the level 2s we have kicking around that can't. Like these ones right here, for instance. Now these guys, though, they're going to be driving by quite a lot of anti-tank. And you can see they're getting cut up. Between my helicopter and the anti-tank, they're getting cut up pretty good. Alright, so now I'm going to focus on these before the helicopter runs out. These ones aren't as big of a deal. It's the ones that come in a straight line down the pathway, down these train tracks. Those ones are the ones that are a huge problem, because they can run over your stuff. Alright, so just repair what needs to be repaired. Get in the air. And go ahead and launch these guys. Just massacre these planes as they spawn. 7 planes down to 4 in a matter of seconds. We should be able to knock these last 4 out very quickly. Yeah, there they go. Alright, I'm going to let my anti-air missiles recharge, and then I'm going to launch this next one. There we go. Alright, so just let these bombers are very, very weak. So if you let them get in the range just like that, you can shoot a bunch of them down. It's extra money. There goes another one. Also, any bombers you shoot down, obviously that's less damage to your turrets. Okay, at this point, I got to pull back. Repair what's taking damage. Alright, we're good. That artillery took some secondary shots, but nothing mind-blowing. Okay, at this point, I'm going to use this bombing run. I'm also going to get in the tank. Haven't really used the tank much, but finally going to get into it. And just try to get these golden tanks killed as quick as you possibly can. Don't let them get near anything. You could see some of them are driving in a line that is going to crush your turrets. Keep an eye on these helicopters too. You can see they are getting very close to, but not in the toy box. Alright, so now, this next wave is going to have basically the same thing, except for its APCs and helicopters. I'm going to get in the air, because this is the wave that got me last time, and it's because the helicopters, the anti-air couldn't deal with the amount of helicopters, so I'm going to shoot them down myself. I would suggest you do the same thing. I would hate to see you guys have the same problem I did. Although this time I've already decimated these air, and we've decimated the land. Now, these guys pulled it off too. I lost my level 2 artillery again. Turn that. What we are going to do though is sell this, put an artillery, upgrade that to level 2. Oh my goodness! Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to rebuild that anti-tank because that anti-tank's expensive. And I'd rather build another artillery, upgrade that to level 2. Okay, so we don't have, unfortunately, we do not have a barrage. And once you can, though, just go ahead and launch the final boss. I suggest starting with the helicopter because it'll be the easiest to hit him with at first. You could also use the plane if you so wish. Whichever one. I just suggest leaving the tank till later. The helicopter I find does the most damage to him because the machine guns and the missiles combined just really will work into him. Don't worry about your turrets too much, just have them pointed in this general direction for the majority of the game. And by that I just mostly mean your artillery. But yeah, this boss he's one of the actually easier bosses I find. His attacks are, although damaging, they are blowing up that turret. They're not, like, overwhelming. Not until the laser beam shows up anyways. He does launch men, so make sure you have at least a machine gun still at your base. We lost that artillery. I probably shouldn't have even bothered building it. Alright, so we do still have that machine gun. I'm going to upgrade that to a level 2 just to be safe. And once you lose control of one vehicle, just switch to another. You can see the plane does a good job because of the missiles, but unfortunately the machine gun on the plane is very weak. You can see there he let out some tanks as well. The tank shouldn't be too much of a problem. You do have enough anti-tank to really, you know, hammer through them. I'll put a few shots in myself just to be safe. There we go. Alright, so at this point, the helicopter's not recharged, that's not recharged. Okay, so I'm going to grab the tank then, and we'll just start sniping them. I suggest you don't drive the tank, though. That way the battery can recharge very quickly. You can see he also launched some jeeps. Now, keep an eye out for those. They are pretty quick. You can see them getting blown up to my right. Fortunately, they kind of go in a straight line down the road, which tends to get them blown up by all the anti-tank stuff. Don't worry, it looks like he's going to rush the toy box, but he actually is not. He gets very, very close to the toy box, but he doesn't go in. Alright, so I'm going to let the tank recharge, because I like having the tank as the final vehicle. You can see now he's also very, very weak. He's lost a lot of his armor, a lot of his defense is down at this point. I do suggest you don't kill him while he's looking at your toy box. The reason for this is he will make a run for your toy box. Ooh, he dropped those tanks really close. There's that laser beam of death. But what will happen is he will make a run for your toy box, and if he's already looking at it, you're just setting him up for a very, very quick toy box run. If we can manage to kill him while he's back here, that will give us a lot of time to shoot at him. But I don't... my missiles are not recharging at all quick enough. Okay, real quick, we're going to switch to the tank. Okay, here it goes. And I just start shooting. Don't stop shooting him. Yeah, so we got him. He's like tripping out. Yeah, we got this. We got this. That worked out perfectly. Boss destroyed. All you gotta do is mop up. Gold. 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 Look at that. We got the platinum by 71%. We snuck it in. So there we go, guys. That is the 3 platinums for the Evil Empire DLC. I thank you for watching, and we will see everyone next time.